come. Good morning, friends. Good morning, neighbors. Good morning, boot campers. My name is Jen. Welcome to Bodyweight Bootcamp. I hope you are ready to get your day, no matter what time of the day, started with some high-intensity, quick movements. We'll get the heart rate up. We'll get the body feeling great. If this is your first time joining me for Bodyweight Bootcamp, I am glad you are here. You need nothing besides just a little bit of space around you and a feeling of being able to get up and down off the ground. I'll give some options if getting down on the ground on all fours isn't a awesome feeling for you. But part of training for life or training for functional movement is us being able to get up and get down and move our body across the whole spectrum. So again, you don't need anything besides yourself. I'm going to get our music queued up. We're going to start with a warm-up, and then today we have a 6-round accumulator. So if you haven't been here for an accumulator before, our intervals are going to add up and get a little bit longer and a little bit longer. So it's a test of mind power. It's a test of aerobic power. But I hope that you're going to feel good at the end of class. So again, welcome in. My name is Jen. You are here for Bodyweight Bootcamp. Start with an easy walk with me. So you might be joining us on our Facebook page or on our YouTube page. We are here as part of our virtual Y. That is our YMCA of the North virtual content for members like you. This class is public. But if you are wishing that you had a few more options like yoga and Tai Chi and meditation and mat Pilates and HIIT classes, let's turn this into an easy jog. You can get your membership reactivated if you currently have it on hold. Or if you aren't currently a member, this is a great time to join so you get access to our catalog of pre-recorded videos plus our live videos as well. It's really quite the repository of opportunities for you to choose to exercise however you want to at whatever time you want to. So that's our YMCA of the North virtual options. Let's plant those feet, down and up with the squat. And of course, smiling always makes everything feel better. So think about something happy today. Just a general and gentle body weight squat. Toes point forward, hips shift back. Looks nice. We're gonna step a little bit side to side into kind of a little hip shift right and hip shift left. Not even really a full lateral lunge, just a little hip shift here. You're gonna see this later in larger form. You can also let me know where you're watching from in our comments if you're watching on Facebook Live. I know we have the Blaisdell Y represented. We've got some Ridgedale members watching, but I love to see where we're watching from. Back to that easy jog. And if landing on the ball of your foot isn't really happening for you today, it can be a march as well. You can always stay connected for a little less impact. Looking good. 5 seconds here. Arms are going to come out straight to the sides. We've got just some arm circles. Feel that rotation through the ball and socket joint in your shoulder. We're going forward. 2 more. Let's reverse direction. Put the brakes on. Put her in reverse. Good morning if you're just joining, or good afternoon if you're just joining. Let's go back to those little hip shifts. Just a little bit of a side to side. You are here for Bodyweight Bootcamp. We've got about 40 minutes of work today, accumulator style. We have 6 rounds. Exercises get added on with an active recovery in between each round. You can take a peek at those toes. Are they pointed forward? 4 more. 3, 2, back to body weight squats. Toes are forward, just sink and stand. This should feel good, warming up the movement pattern in the ankles, knees, and hips. Looking great, team. 8 more. Is your chest tall and proud? These don't have to be huge. This is just the warm-up. 3, 2. I want you to step back with your right leg. Arms come up. Reach. If overhead doesn't feel good, here's another option. But I want you to feel that stretch through the hip flexor when you stand back. An extension of the hip and the spine. Good. Are we feeling a little warmer? Hopefully. 2 more. Then back to that jog one final time. So here's a chance for you to check in. Is anything tight? Are your shoes tied? Maybe you're barefoot with me today. That's okay. Another 15 seconds on this easy jog, or always an option for a march as well. When we come to our active recovery between intervals, this is where I'm going to be. I'm going to be jogging, but you can have another option. It can be stepping. It can be butt kicks. It can just be walking. It might be grabbing a drink of water. That's active recovery for you to kind of get back to a baseline. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Grab yourself a quick drink if you need. Exercise number 1 is 50-50 squats. Think about your range of motion as 100%. You're going to drop down to that 100%, the lowest you can go. Then you're going to come 50% of the way back up, and then you drop back down to the basement. I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see what I'm talking about for the first couple of reps here. Chest is tall, weights in the heels. Team, let's drop. So it's all the way down, then halfway up, and then back down, and then all the way up. So it's sneaky, right? It's 2 squats in one. Come with me. Down, halfway up, back down, all the way up. Hands can be on the hips. So I call this Bodyweight Bootcamp because I really don't want to create any barriers for people being able to move. If you do a dumbbell or kettlebell handy and you want to hold at your chest or in your hands, you certainly can. But I want to provide an opportunity for people to be able to not need any equipment, because our body really is the best equipment out there, right? Here we go, 10, team, 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Remember I said active recovery? This is for you. It might be a march, it might be an easy jog. 20 seconds, give or take. Then we start round 2. We will add on from the bottom. So we will always be finishing with 50-50 squats. Sounds good? All right. A little bit of agility and plyometrics for us next. Make sure you've got a little bit of space. We're gonna have a three step run, forward, backward, and then I'm gonna let you choose your sides. 4, 3, 2, come with me. So I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, stick, 3, 2, 1, stick. When you're ready to go sideways, you certainly can. So forward and backward, side to side. Yes. Let's see some fancy Super Bowl work. Woo. Quick stick. Good. Working coordination. Drive that knee. Really punctuate your movement. So I'm going random, right? I'm going forward and backward for a couple, and then side to side. Maybe you just want side to side. Maybe you just want forward, backward. I want you to get your heart rate up and your knees up. Come on, 10 seconds here. Woo. 4, 3, 2, plant those feet, 50-50 squats. Oh, how's that heart rate? Again, if you have a weight, you could definitely hold it here in what's called a goblet style hold, or right by those knees. But I'm gonna use my body weight. That feels pretty efficient for me today. So a reminder, all the way down, halfway up. It's like you changed your mind, and halfway up. So there's a little bit of a cushion in those knees. They catch you, they push, squeeze the glutes. You can even check to see if they're working. Yep. Good, use that hip to extend. You might feel this mostly in the quadriceps with the squat, but this is also a hip extension. We are standing up to an extended posture. 10 seconds, friends. Woo! 4, 3, 2, shake it out. Here's your active recovery. For you, that might be this. For you, that might be this. Starting round 3 in 20 seconds. So if a water break is on your agenda, go ahead and take one. We're coming down to all fours, but not our knees. We're gonna be in a little bit of a bear crouch. You stay moving. It's gonna look like this. My knees are kind of right under my hips. I'm gonna kick, and then I'm gonna see if I can sneak in a tricep push-up. I got this idea from a friend. Let's go. Kick, maybe a little bit of a tricep push-up, or maybe the push-up doesn't feel good and it's just a kick. You are here as if you're at the starting line of a 100-meter dash. You are poised, up on those hands and those heels. Woo. The core is working. Even your feet are working to hold you up. How we doing? Ah. More hip extensions. Kick it back. Good job. You can always shake out the wrists if you need to. Another option would be down on your wrists. You wouldn't be able to do the push-up, but you can at least kick those legs behind you. You got it. 15 seconds. Think about staying in that crouched position so it's not a full plank. The feet are more under your torso. With that tricep push-up, Elbows straight back behind you. There you go. You got one more for me. 4, 3, 2, come on up, catch your breath. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, stick. Maybe you even cut to the corners of your space. Quick, 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 power. Woo! There you go. Light on your feet, high knees. Pause. Use your hips as a break. And you can always do some sound effects. I like to do sound effects. How you doing? Maybe it's a couple side to side and then front to back. Or maybe up at an angle. You're rocking it, team. 15 seconds. You should be out of breath. This should be uncomfortable. Don't leave me here by myself being uncomfortable. 4, 3, 2, 50-50 squats. Oh. I like to look maybe 5 feet in front of me at the ground, so that helps me remember to keep my chest up. So if you had a shirt with a logo on it, like a YMCA logo, I'd want to be able to see that shirt. What I wouldn't want is this, right? So I want you to zip it up, sink into the butt, backside of the body, and stand tall. Let's keep moving. How are those quads doing? Getting tight? How about squeezing through the backside? Activate those glute muscles, especially when you stand. Squeeze on the way up. And it's not an exaggerated squeeze. It kind of automatically happens. 10 seconds. But you can be thoughtful about it, making the glute muscles instead of the quads help extend those hips. 4, 3, 2, here's your active recovery. Woo! 3 rounds down, friends. Here's your water break. Or maybe just a little looking around the house. Whew. Round 4. We are down for some crab kicks. We're already down for our bear crawl. You stay moving. Couple options for your crab kicks. Fingers point forward. Can be here or here, or a combination. Come on down. 4, 3, 2, let's go. We're here at least 30 seconds, so you may have to temper your excitement for the crab kicks. Woo! Maybe you do some running, and then you slow it down. Strong triceps here, strong core, and some coordination. Over halfway. Let's push. Woo! Kick that ball. Maybe you're here. Hips are up. Toes point to the ceiling. Less than 10. Let's do it. Woo! 4, 3, 2. Quick break for those wrists. We turn right over into that little crouch. Let's kick. Do you have a tricep push-up? Woo! Or stick with the kicks. See if you can bring that toes, that foot, back up to under your belly. You got this, friends. Way to push. You can always take a break and come back. You can also always be on your forearms. Your backside's up. Kick behind you. Working stability here. This isn't easy, so this is where you put the smile on. You got it. 4, 3, 2, come on up. Forward, backward, side to side. Oh. Let the wrist have a break. Let the ankles do some work. Your pace pattern. Part of making it random makes your mind have to keep guessing. Did you know, I'm sure you did, you're all smart people, that when you introduce new exercise to your body, any type of new move, any type of new stimuli, you create new neural pathways. So your brain right now is making a new superhighway to figure out this movement pattern. So the more we do it, it's like going on cruise control or the carpool lane. Come on, friends, 10 seconds. Don't just go with what's comfortable. Maybe it feels easy to go forward and backward. For me, it's hard to go side to side, but that's when I'm gonna challenge myself. 4, 3, 2, 50-50 squats. Maybe the toes point out. A little bit more of a plie squat so the legs can be wide. Maybe you have that weight here. Down, halfway up. Change your mind, come down, and then come tall. Or you could be really narrow. That adds its own balance challenge. And you really have to fire through those glute muscles. Woo! Hands can be on the thighs. Hands can be on the hips. Are we hanging in there? I see you nodding your heads and giving me thumbs up. Great work. This is your workout, so listen to your body, but give it a challenge too. 10 seconds, friends. Ooh. Grind through them. Ooh. Legs do the work. 4, 3, 2, shake it out. Active recovery. For me, that's a water break this time. You always want to drink before you're thirsty. Stave off a little bit of that dehydration. Getting ready for round 5. Keep those legs moving. I'm sure you're glad we didn't do the crab kicks first, right? All right, I had us doing a little bit of shifting. We're gonna turn that into a windmill lunge with a bounce in the middle. Couple options. You're gonna reach for the ankle. You can meet right here, or you can add a bounce, or you can add a jump tuck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach. So if you sneak a peek, one leg looks like a squat. Knee is bent, hip is bent. The other leg looks like a lateral lunge. Toes stay pointed forward. If you want, you can get up, or you can meet right here. So you're just taking turns, right side and left side. Maybe your fingers touch the ground. Maybe they touch the inside of your knee. Maybe you got a double bounce. Depends on how much impact you're feeling right now. Good, I like what I'm seeing. Keep it coming, friends. 10 seconds. I'm prolonging, getting down to do the crab kicks. 3, 2, 1, come on down. You know, when I write up these workouts, I always think they sound so good and challenging. And then I forget that I have to do them too. Other option. But this is what we have a passion for, right? We have a passion for movement, a passion for functional training, and for feeling good. You can be here. You can be here. 20 seconds, team. So I'm glad you're on the journey with me. Feeling good. Come on, less than 10. Whew. 4, 3, 2, we turn it over. Get into that little crouch, like you're ready to pounce. You're on your tiptoes, weight shifted over hands. Kick them. Little tricep push-up. Whew. I know you're kind of crowded in there, right? There's a lot of body parts in the way. Here's where you have permission to have that booty up. Let's go. Whew, kick. Maybe it's 4 kicks and then 1 push-up. You give me what you got. This is a challenge. Hang in there. Dig deep. Think about those new super highways that your brain is making as you challenge yourself to something that doesn't feel comfortable. 4, 3, I love it. 2, zip it up. Let's go. Where are you gonna go this time? Where are you gonna travel? Maybe you travel to the back and behind you. Woo. Kind of make an X with your travel patterns. Up to the corner, back to the corner. Looking great. Sideways. Are those feet getting heavy? Pick them up, pick them up. 20 seconds, team. Woo. Keep driving. Less than 10. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 50-50 squats. Oh, down we go. Wait if you want it. Use this time to catch your breath, or at least kind of slow it down a little bit. In a workout like this, you never really feel fully rested. Heart rate's always elevated. Respiration is always elevated. But that's how we challenge ourselves to stay in that uncomfortable spot a little bit longer. You've got this. Woo. Good. I like what I'm seeing. Outstanding form, friends. And of course, remember, you can give me those smiles. 4, 3, 2. Here's your active recovery. Oh. Round 6 of 6. Coming up. Maybe it's time for another water break. We're going to go all the way up on round 6. We'll take a short breather. Then we're going to reverse our order. So it's really 7. We'll call it 6 plus. All right, last move is a frog crunch. We are on the floor. I got to adjust my microphone so I don't smoosh it. Think about your legs like little frog legs. Touch the heels. Body comes long. Touch those heels. Maybe it is one leg at a time. Relax your neck. 4, 3, 2. Touch your heels. Reach out. As if you're doing a little frog jump. Touch the insides of the ankles maybe. Remember, always an option to do one leg. That would look like this. One leg supports you while one leg crunches in. Whew. You could go alternating legs. This is hard on the hip flexors. So I really want you to think about using the power from your core. There you go. Ugh. Less than 15. Come on, dig in there. 4, 3. We're up for lunges next. 2 of the windmill variety. Woo! Step wide. Touch that inside of the ankle or the inside of the knee. Meet in the middle. Hands can come up. You can jump. You can do a knee slap. Little jump tuck action. This is up to you. Check in with how you're feeling. Maybe a double bounce. Double bounce. Maybe you're just like, Jen, this is all I got. I'm just glad you're moving. Way to work. 15 seconds here. Come on, friends. We're getting fatigued. Maybe you can reach a little lower. 4, 3, 2. Back down for crab kicks. Spread that weight through those fingers. Here we go. Up and down. Imagine that soccer ball. Kick it. Maybe you reach. Maybe you run. Run, run, run. The music definitely helps if you need some motivation for moving at a certain pace. How are those hips doing? Whew. Are they sinking? How are those triceps doing? Friends, 15. Whew. I don't know if it helps or not when I tell you what we got for time. It helps me. Come on. Less than 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. We are over to our crouch. Kick those heels. Get in that crouch position just like you're going to tip forward. Straight leg behind you. Maybe you sneak in. Ooh, your push-up. I know it's hard when that legs are kind of tucked into your belly. What do you got here? This music is building. It knows that we're coming to the end of round 6. Woo! Fantastic effort. 4, 3, we're gonna run. 2, oh boy, those hips. Let's move it. Whew. Where are you gonna? Corners, backward, sideways, other side. Good job pumping those arms, especially when the legs get tired. Except for, I don't know about you, but my triceps need a little shake out. Let's move. 3, 2, 1, stick it. Whew. You go where you've got space. Where haven't you traveled yet? Yeah, come on. Whew. Let's see if we can get 4 more in. 4, 3, 2, 50-50. Oh. Whoops, I didn't even go 50. The body was like, nope, we're coming all the way back up for this one. Right? Because it's used to doing just a regular squat. So I'm saying, I'm gonna challenge you to pause halfway up and then go back down. Body's like, but I just wanna stand up. I just want those frosted mini wheats. Great job keeping that chest tall and proud. Weight is in your heels. Again, you can put those fingertips on your glutes. See if they're getting activated when you squeeze. Up. 10 seconds here, friends. Ugh. 4, 3, 2, shake it out. Active recovery. Here's our 0.5. We're gonna go through the opposite way, but it's gonna be a faster transition. So maybe 2 minutes of work. Then we're gonna have a little plank and wall sit challenge. So we're gonna start with our 50-50 squats. Then we've got our quick run. Then we've got our ankle or our heel kickbacks, crab kicks, windmill lunges, frog crunches. All right, we've got this, team. Whew. 50-50 squats. Get yourself set up. Confidence. 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Drop it. We're only here like 20 seconds each move. So maybe you even got a little bit of a jump squat. Whew. 4, 3, 2. Let's travel. Stick it up. Stick it back. Light on your feet. Come on, push. Yes. You got 2 more for me. Have you gone sideways yet? 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Hands and toes. Brace the core. Let's kick. Add the push-up in if you want. Oh, those tricep push-ups. There's nothing to, you can't get away from them. I mean, they don't ever get easier. Whew. 4, 3, 2. Flip it over. Great effort, team. What do you got with these crab kicks? Whew. Come on, you love it. Four, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Windmill lunge. 20 seconds. Can you add a jump tuck? Awesome effort. 4 more. Come on, you got them. Woo. 3, 2. We are back down for frog crunches. Oh, yes. Rest right on your sits bones. Out and in. Or remember one leg. Pull that rope. You should be feeling proud of yourselves. Not easy today. 4, 3, 2. Oh, you can give yourself a full body stretch if that feels okay on the floor. Otherwise, stand up and shake it out. 30 seconds. Then we're gonna do wall sit plank. 3 rounds through. A 30, a 45, and a 60. We're gonna start with the easier ones. You decide how you want that plank to look. It could be on the elbows, on the hands, on the knees, on the toes. You can even plank on your kitchen counter. So if your wrists have had enough from being on the floor, you could be at an incline plank. Or if you want more of a challenge, feet could be up on the couch and hands are on the floor for a decline plank. All right, we're gonna start with our plank because I like to finish with the wall sit. 30-second plank. I'm gonna get my eyes on the clock. 4, 3, 2, let's do it. This is a regular old straight up plank. You are thinking about a long line from the crown of your head through your tailbone to your heels. You are pressing through all parts of your hand. So not just your thumb and not just your wrist. Press through your pinky, your middle finger. Less than 10. You can always shift your body weight back to those heels. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Find yourself a wall or a counter. Ready? Begin. Options here. Legs can be a little bit wider for more stability. Maybe you feel really good and you want to hover. Relax the shoulders. They're not helping you at all. Besides maybe staying glued to remind you to stay tall. Less than 10 already. Piece of cake, right? 4, 3, 2. Shake it out. We transition right to our 45-second plank. Maybe it's the elbows. Maybe it's the knees. Maybe it's the fingertips. Go. Maybe you feel good and you want to hover a leg. Here's another hip extension. Squeeze the glute. I like to just look down to the ground. Whew. But I still think about my shoulders being strong. So what I don't want to have you feel is that your shoulders are collapsed like this or that they're rounded up. Just think about a broad shoulder, but those shoulders are in their sockets. All right, friends, 10 seconds here. I don't know about you, but I'm shaking. 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Wall sit. If this is your first boot camp with me, these wall sits usually show up almost every week. We are up to 2.5 minutes on our group wall sit. Once upon a time, back in 2020, in July, when we first started with some virtual classes, we started out with 30 seconds. And now I know we can do more than 2.5 minutes. But then that eats into the rest of class. So I want to find a good balance. Looking good here, 10 seconds on this wall sit. I mean, we don't need to do a 45-minute wall sit, right? You can do that on your own. You don't need me here to tell you how to do that. We've got one more plank. 4, 3, 2, shake it out. How are you going to do it? Elbows, hands, a leg hovering. You could do a side plank. I'll let you know when we're halfway. Ready? Begin. So these are called isometric exercises. Your muscles are contracted, but your joint angles aren't moving, right? Our elbows aren't bending, our knees aren't bending, our hips aren't flexing, but we're still building strength in an isometric way. So a little different way to think about things, but an awesome opportunity if you don't have a lot of space in a room or in your house and you don't have any weights. We are building bone density as we challenge ourselves with our own body weight. 20 seconds. So planks, wall sits, slow push-ups. You could do a slow push-up in kind of a slow isometric way. Holding a bridge on your back with your heels down and your hips up. 4, 3, 2. I'm sorry if you were going halfway. Boy, I did not. I'm failing today. Last one. Come on down. Wall sit. Let's do it. So heart rate and breathing have probably slowed. You're still going to want to take a couple minutes when we're finished with class for some stretching, some rehydration, and just get your head back into the game of the normal day. Right? You kind of step out, do your exercise, and then you kind of have to check back into, all right, what's the rest of the day look like for me? But I'm glad you could check out of any stress you might have had or any schedules or reminders, lists, and just be here and work hard with me for a while. I'm here Monday mornings for virtual boot camp. Class at the Blaisdell Y, Tuesday mornings, 8 o'clock, if you feel ready to come back into the studio. That is a combination cardio strength balance core class. 10 seconds. And then if you're a YMCA member, make sure you check out all our other live and on-demand classes on our YMCA of the North Virtual Y, where we are here 6 days a week for you with live classes. 4, 3, 2, stand it up, shake it out, give yourselves a hand. It was my pleasure to be here with you all today. Make sure you hydrate, get some good food, and have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.